Running out of money out this way. Hey, my name is Teal. Welcome back to Pokémon Scarlet. Last time we faced off against, not actually faced off. We went with showing all the legendary Pokemon and mythical Pokemon you can get from Pokemon Home now. So many things that happened between them. And I actually made some mistakes during that entire debacle. I actually forgot about Meloetta, but you may have noticed I have a Shaman. And in my PC box there's also a Jirachi. There's a new update, complete with DLC. And now one of the updates now consists of you no longer have to wait for your thing to show up. And Shaman and Jirachi is now added into the game as well as now the DLC, the first part of this entire game, has now been added to this entire game. And we're going to be doing just that. Unfortunately, I could not get the Grace Atia because all those Arceus plates let me out to dry. Are you? Oh, you must be! You're one of the students chosen for the school trip, aren't you? And your name was? Dark. Darker. Well, aren't you full of fire? You're positively dazzling! Oh, and you even have a Terror Orb. I guess Paldea is rich enough in resources for that sort of thing to be a common sight at school. Unless it's not the case, are you perhaps an exceptional student? Oh, but here I go on and on. I even haven't introduced myself. Call me Mr. Prior. I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, hello to you too, Doc. What a lucky scamp you are getting to take part in the school trip so soon after transferring here. I sure am happy for you. I wish I could go too. Ahem. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Prior. I got a bit carried away. Well, as Mr. Jog so kindly stated for me, my name is Briar. I'm a teacher over at Blueberry Academy. That's a school in the Unova region, you know. Miss Briar helps us set the curriculum there. This year in Blueberry Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise the students. That's why I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for picturesque fields and rice paddies. The place has a rustic feel, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy present in Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon has been detected there. I'm hoping to do some digging into the matter myself in between my supervising duties. Although I'd also appreciate the chance to take a good look around the great crater of Paldea. Ah yes, well, there is not much I can do that without permission from the Pokemon League and Director Clavel. Oh, I know, I've only put in a few proper applications. I trust that I'll get a favorable response soon. Oh, well, Oh, sorry, Doc, forgot all about you for a moment there. Anyway, the school trip, think of it as a chance to continue your treasure hunt on a grander scale, to beyond Paldea's borders. I'll even provide you with a special update to your Pokédex app if you get out your phone. The Kitakami Pokédex has been added to your Pokédex app. And there we go, all done. Now you can go register the Pokemon, all the Pokemon you can find in Kitakami too. Oh, and don't worry about the permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mom. You just go and have fun. Your Mr. Jock is quite charmingly delightful direct when he wants to be. Now then, Dark, it's quite a trip to land on Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying or long bus rides. Let me know when you're ready to set out, won't you? I'm already ready to go there. You ready to set out to Kitakami, Dark? Great, we'll be set out together as a group once the other students arrive. I hear you were all chosen for this trip by lottery, so this may be a first time you meet. I know my rules is chaperone you guys around, but I fully intend to have some fun of my own while I'm at it. Just so you're aware. By the way, do you know of the Scarlet book? I know it. As you should. It was the most influenced book of the century on the subject of the paranormal. The author of Scarlet book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor of mine. I even have his original manuscript. Look here. These are the pages that were blacked out and made illegible in the published version of the book. A disc Pokemon. While separated from the research team in the creator's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. A bore shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleam brighter than still than a gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. I have attentively named this creature Terrapagos. I suspect that its body is made of the key material that causes Pokemon to shine brightly and crystallize. The Pokemon depicted on these pages is called Terrapagos. It's a mysterious Pokemon Heath allegedly encountered when he delved even further into the depths of Area Zero. Not that the general public believed him. It's my dream to find Terrapagos and prove that Heath's records were all true. Though I haven't yet been able to secure permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. But that's fine, it'll all be fine. All I need to do now is work on the work that's in front of me. Mr. Briar, we're ready to go. Looks like the gang is all here. Alright everyone, to the land of Kitakami. Foreshadowing about Terrapagos. But you could have already read the page about Terrapagos, but not mentioned about its name. That was entirely new added there. So now it's also now unscattered. So here, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. This is a two-part DLC. First up is part 1, the Teal Mask. We're finally here! My butt is killing me after all those hours sitting. First the plane, then that butts. Well, you all survived a long trip. And we haven't lost anyone along the way. All here! Then welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is the stage for all the new experiences and learning opportunities you have out in nature. It's actually my first time here too, why the rice fields really are just dazzling. Up ahead is Masui Town. That will be our base of operations for the duration of the trip. Mr. Briar, I don't feel so good. Uh-oh. All that travel must have given you a dose of motion sickness, huh? Why don't we pause here for a moment and take in the sight of these fields? Now, dog, I have a little request for you. Could you run ahead to the community center in Masui and let the caretaker know we're here? I would also be great if you explain that one of our citizens is feeling unwell. I'm on it. I knew I would be able to count on you. On your way then, I'll look after your poor travel buddy here. Now you may already notice when we're watching the cutscene, not only new Pokemon, but also there's also the original. Oh my god, they're already here. I can already find one of those Pokemon here. I want to make a real quick detour before I'm going to do anything. If I can find that Pokemon right here, I'm going to make myself a little quiz. Because, in case you haven't noticed, I only have a team of 4 that I want to take in with me. Not only Shaman, but also an Applin, and also 2 Paradox Pokemon from each version. But I want to at least also add a particular Pokemon from 2 Pokemon that you can get from here, and one of them is actually Poochyena, but I have a bit of a teaming here, if you may have noticed on my team. All of my Pokemon that I have with me, the Great Tusk, Iron Valiant, the Applin, and surprisingly enough, also the Shaman are all Pokemon I have found shiny, except for one Pokemon, which I will actually add detail. I want to release 5 of my 6 Pokemon shiny. And one of them happens to be Poochyena, and Poochyena is a Dark-type Pokemon, pretty common around in Kitakami. So, because of that, I'm going to make a little bit of a hunt to talk about how you can actually make it a little bit shiny hunting. Oh man, I forgot about one thing. Of course, we can still ride on Koraidon here, but let me actually save real quick. So I got that done. In order to, you can actually, an easy way to shiny hunt is through a sandwich. Make a sandwich, you press X by using the pick link button. Go through creative mode and select your fillings. I'm actually going to make a quick look at which filling I want. I'm actually doing a bit of an outdated way, but it still works rather well. I'm gonna look at my bit of a guide here. See, I want dark smoke fillet. I have smoke fillet. Smoke fillet. I want smoke fillet, and I need a sweet and salty. Grab a Mr. So simply put that up there, and I will get myself a sandwich with have increased chances of me finding a dark finding increased shiny odds, not only boost the power of dark, enhances dark type encounter rates, but also increases their shiny chance. Because I did put 2 of them, and not exactly, I did put 2 of the 3, of course. It's kind of bad. So I'll be having all dark type Pokemon in the nearby area, a little bit more common, and also be able to find them shiny a little more quicker. For about half an hour. Sparkling Power is that from Tidal Power Dark and also Encounter Power Dark is now all level 3. That means I have now increased chance of finding Dark type Pokemon, and they also spawn in much more mass. And considering we saw a Poochyena here, we'll be able to find ourselves Poochyenas up the wazoo here. And all Poochyenas that I encounter have an increased chance of becoming shiny. Along with my additional odds of the shiny charm. So I'll have to look up every single... Oh, I cannot ride Koraidon right now. So I'm doing this a little bit prematurely. But I'm staying around in these little area because why not? Now as you can see, there are also Terra Crystals here as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of quick moment here. And in case you want to know how Poochyena's shiny look like, shiny Pokemon are, it's a gold. It's pretty much yellow. It's pretty yellow. I want, of course, Poochyena with me. Okay, better head to community center. So I'm actually stuck in this area, but I can still take a small little detour to talk about which Pokemon I can encounter here. So yeah. At least this may actually help me actually clear up the encounters actually rather well here. Pokeball. Now the Applin is there for an entirely different reason, because there's of course new Pokemon to be found here, and one of them is obtained through Applin actually. So I need to be hunting down right here, because not only there's a lot of grass here, but there is also new stuff here. Hope they're not out of bounds, the Poochyena. The shiny I will be encountering. Aha! Look who this! Shiny Poochyena! That's the Pokemon I was looking for! There we go. Poochyena, the bite Pokemon. It bares its large fangs and barks vigorously to try to intimidate opponents, but this actually manifestation of its cowardly nature. Oh, I finally wanted one. I always wanted a Poochyena. Oh, let's simply call it Poochie. And that's enough with the shiny hunting right here. Enough joy over here. So now I finally got the got myself the member I wanted. Claim award for progress you made on Kitakami's progress. Oh, because among all, yes. Now I can switch between maps. I can also do. I have 103 Pokemon captured, so that's actually really good. Since it means I only need 50 Pokemon, because if you get 50 Pokemon in 150 Pokemon, you can get yourself a really rare Pokemon, and that's why I recommend to actually do get some that there. You also cannot ride on Koraidon for the time being, actually. So I'm actually glad that I finally got my shiny Poochyena. Let's actually take a look at level 55. It doesn't have a mark, but I didn't care. It has Play Rough. You're kidding me. It has Play Rough. I actually want Crunch instead of Sucker Punch. I know that that is actually pretty good, but I'm not going to. Shiny Poochyena and its evolution Mightyena is actually one of the Pokemon I actually always wanted to have shiny, and I wanted to at least make my dream a reality on the screen. So yeah, now I finally got that done. And yeah, there's also even regular Whoopers here, instead of the Paldean Whoopers. Look at all those Poochyenas. I still have 20 minutes left. It took me 10 minutes. Sis, look there! There's one now! So, you're one of those students who came from the Paldea region, huh? Wow, way cool! Hush, Kieran! I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't just let an outsider like you wander into a mysterious town. If you insist on coming in, you have to bell me first. Come on, sis, you just want a bell, making this a big fuss over nothing. I told you to hunt, Kiki. Just ignore my little brother. Aw, man. Alright, let's do this. Get in position. I'm going to have some real good fun with you. Alright, we have a nice fun. And starting off with a little Poochyena. I have a better Poochyena. I'm bringing a weird Pokemon with me today. Welcome to Kitakami. For your first experience, get ready to eat dirt. Level 60, yeah, the Pokemon here, no, it's a level 60 Poochyena. Oh, you know about type matchups, huh? Yeah, I do. So, I can level up that Shaman up to level 50 then, actually. Vulpix, okay. Vulpix. Although I want to play with my new Poochyena, I don't think it's a good idea right now. Oh yeah, Vulpix is a new Pokemon here. That was kind of weird. Why didn't I have its data? And then I realized it's just a new Pokemon. Okay, Poltergeist, new Pokemon. That is a good new time to use my new pen. Because I do have a Poochyena, lady. A level 55 shiny Poochyena, although yours is a bit stronger. If I'm mistaken, it's a, I don't remember its typing actually. I believe it's at least part, oh, poor guy. See, what's this Poltergeist again? I think it was Ghost or something like that. I get my typing rather later. How is that for a first stage of Kitakami? Not that I'm enjoying this or anything. I should have used Zamasu. Of course, Iron Valiant, of course, has to draw the blade. But know that what I'm in for with the first battle being in the level 60s or whatever, I need to level up my Shaman to level 50. Who are you? I'm one of the per champions of our day, lady. I'm one of the strongest. Wowzers, you went and beat my sis? I can't believe it. That's how you should have been able to beat me. Fine, I guess you passed, barely. Since I've got no choice, I'll let you into town, but only if you become one of my grunts and do everything little thing Oi! What you're doing causing a ruckus out here? Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki, we're out of here. But I... Wait up, sis! Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from that Paldean Academy, right? I help run the community center here in Mesir Town, and a few other things besides. I'll be looking after your group during your visits. Those two kids weren't giving you any true grief just now, were they? They weren't. I hardly know what to do with those two. Especially the Carmen, always been a handful. That one. I apologize if they gave you or if she gave you a hard time. What's that? A member of your group fell ill down by the bus stop? I better get over there and give them a hand so they can make it into town. I'll take care of anything here. You go and get yourself settled in at the community center. Hopefully catch up to you soon. Alright. Because of Polcha, let me see. Do I have any good? I have 20. I have 20. That's good for a little shaman. I didn't. Oh, 21. So with that, want to at least get a little level 50. Play rough. You're a mixed attacker. You're special. No, you're not. Apparently, you're not. You're not shaman. You're not. You're not. My shaman is not that. Can we look actually? You only get a little play rough and sweet scent. Yeah. Let's see, what can I do with TMs? Leaf Storm, I'm not gonna do that. I guess I can't do much for you right now. This way, everyone! Tak, I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy is feeling much better now too. Alright everyone, this is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here in Kitakami. The plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together, but it turns out this space is going to be all for you, our visitors from Naranja Academy. Alright, those two kids were originally from this town, weren't they? So when you come, don't be shy. Come on in, everyone. Back right in. Oh, no need to worry about your shoes or anything. You can leave them on in here. If they're extra dirty, just try to rinse them off the worst of the mud using the washing station by the door. Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as anything you'd find in one of your big fancy cities. This here's the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you like. And well, let's see, there's over the cafeteria, the toilets will be down that way. When you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We've got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that covers about everything. But if you run into trouble at all, don't you hesitate to talk to our fine staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, sir. Alright kids, do you anything to say to the staff you will be taking such good care of us? Thanks for having us. Thank you for having us. What a bunch of well-mannered students. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you just think this of a place as your own home, away from home, and relax. You must all be tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit still early, but why don't we have dinner and then call it a night? We've got plenty of food ready for you all, so I hope you brought your appetites. Alright. Thanks for dinner. You're free to spend the rest of the evening as you like in the community center, but remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late, you might oversleep. I'm already gonna take a nice little bit to trip to bed. Ready to call the night? And then also he'll put Sienna too. I want Puccini to evolve via the bells we're going through. Morning everyone, did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Come on kids, time to introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Carmine. It's a pleasure to meet all you outsiders. I mean, visitors from Balde. I'm Kieran. Carmine and Kieran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two had better be a real help, you hear me? Aye aye. Right. Now that that's so, why don't I tell you all a little bit about what we have planned for you. This school trip of yours will be an exercise in orientating. First, we'll have you split into pairs. Then, each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located around the land of Kitakami. On each signboard, you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you've completed the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photo together in front of each of the 3 signboards to complete your mission. It's a self-guided tour of Kitakami. We'll learn all about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around listening to me ramble on and on, eh? Wonderful. What an innovative idea for a group activity. Oh, and I've got a gift for each of you as well. A rotor stick. A stick to rest a rodom foam on. It will allow you to take selfies from a bit farther away than you could on your own. Press the X button while in selfie mode to use your rotor stick. The rotor stick adds some extra distance between you and the camera. Make it easy to take photos between your friends and Pokemon. I hear these things are all the rage in big cities. Use them when you take those photos. I'll even teach you a red pose I came up with all on my own. The Eureka mode from the caretaker. Ah yes, real rad. Remember that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. It seems like having someone who knows the area well around would be big. Well, that being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. Talk to the kids from the other school. Your dog or whatever, right? Let me guess, you want to pair with one of us or one of us poor lowly blueberry students? Yes. Gosh, it's so sweet of you to go out of your way like that. What would we ever do without you? Oh yeah, so my little brother here has been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you, even at home. I couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what you telling him that for, dummy? Hey, what are you calling dummy if you know what's good for you? Oh, he says, watch what you're calling dummy. I forget, was good. Aw, man. Look at him being all shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. He probably never woke up the nerve to ask for you himself. But he'd really like a battle with you. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sort of nice. This make my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. Dark says he'll battle you. What? Promises, really? You don't mind? He doesn't mind a bit. Get to your positions, you two. Everyone else, clear out. Make some space. I got this. Sandbats. Wow, I can't believe this. I get to battle you. This is awesome. He's slightly weaker, but then again, he's the younger brother. I guess it makes sense. Also, 2 Pokemon instead of how many she has. Yanma. You know, if I had Shame in Skyform, would be nice. Yanma. Again, I need to use Great Tusk. Level 60 Yanma. I actually should not rely on Great Tusk too much. I guess I got a lot of weaknesses. Well, I'll use one Pokemon who only has 1 weakness, and the other who has 3. Fire, Ice, and Rock. Also flying, no, that's 4. Wowzers! You really like saying that, don't you? Good show! Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. Wowzers, you sure are strong, dog. You really aren't half bad. Kiki's nearly as strong as I am, you know. I don't know about that. This orienteering thing. We're supposed to group up in pairs, right? You should go pair up with, go ahead and pair with Kiki then. What? No, sis, don't. Don't what? It's not like we can pair up. Or were you hoping to partner with some other rando outsider instead of Dark? Well, no, but ah, man. Don't worry, he's just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with too. Watch out for my little bro, you. Looks like you're all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going with those Rotom phones of yours. Now then, off you go to do some exploring. Oh, and if you find anything you need in any potions or Pokeballs or the like, head on over that way and stop at Peachy's. She'd be happy to set you right. So it looks like we should probably start with this signboard at Loyalty Plaza. That's out past the Apple Orchards on the west side of the village. It's close by, and I figured it might make sense to, you know, visit them all in order. I'll probably get injured in grave if I stick too close, so I'll just follow you from a safe distance. You're being too shy and all. Now, there is one thing I do want to make mention of since... Okay, let me just put Shame up in front because I do want her to get a little bit... No, I should actually put Pucci up in front. Because... Okay, so... Let's see, it says... Let me look around real quick. Can I finally ride on Koraidon? Yes, now I can. Okay. Loyalty Plaza. So, it says... Oh, is that... Oh, there... Loyalty Plaza. Oh yeah, so it's right there. So Loyalty Plaza is... It's located right there. Wow. Oh, it's right there. But I guess I'll just take a little bit sidekick over this way because there is something... Oh, wait. Hello, if you talk to him, he has something for you, and I do want to take that. Well, hello, Doc. Enjoying that school trip, are you? Mr. Jock? I came to check on you. How you doing? I am your homeroom teacher, after all. So once I got here, I decided to do a bit of research on the Pokemon Kitakami and... Alright, that's right, sorry. I got so engrossed in my own research I fully forgot I came to confine, didn't you? Well, how about I make up for it by treating you to a picnic? I thought something like this might happen, so I borrowed all the usual picnic things from Director Clavel. I'll do it with his permission. Dig in, I hope you like the sandwiches I made. It may look a bit strange, but I can assure it tastes great. I don't get out much, so this kind of fieldwork sure wears me out so quickly. I kind of believe how you kids fall all over the place on your treasure hunt. You're really something. Oh, could there be something in my basket? Feast your eyes on that! A Pokemon egg appeared in the basket. Quite a mystery, isn't it? I only brought Gulp into this picnic with me, and yet... Did you put the egg in the basket? I can't get anything past you now, can I? You know about Pokemon eggs you can find during picnics, right? Whenever a trainer doesn't have the means to take care of an egg they find, they can have it sent to the academy where Wolby take care of it. But then I thought, say, wouldn't it be better if I have a great trainer who raised a Pokemon egg instead? So I brought this egg with me. And now it's yours. I know it's on me to come all the way to Kitakami and just hand over a Pokemon egg. But I know it would be safe with you, Dark. This Pokemon egg is what I want to have it for a specific reason. That's the another Pokemon I want to... The Pokemon in the egg is specific, actually. That reminds me, are you still using your Pokédex app over there here too? You should be filled at Kitakami Pokédex by catching Pokemon that don't live around here. I'll be doing fieldwork in the area for a while. So let me know if you want manage to complete the Kitakami Pokédex in your app. Okay. The egg he gives depends on your starter, if you actually want to know a little bit something about that. Yes, depends on your starter, actually, which you picked on the beginning of your journey, and... let's just say we'll wait until the egg hatches, but I'll have it with me for the time being, as well as because of its part reason being... It's... Hello, Rockruff. Part of the reason being is it's a Pokemon and I also want to add to my team. Of course, Poochyena is not that fast after all. Couldn't get away. This thing will want to go away. It's level 57. Yeah, Poochyena's level. It's 2 levels high. Okay, thank you. Because if I take my path this way, we get to a bit of an apple orchard, and there is a little vending machine there you can get for something new. If you deliciously syrupy apples. So I'll buy one. Syrupy apple, a particular apple that can make a certain species of Pokemon evolve. It's exceptionally syrupy. I'm pretty sure you can guess who that who that Pokemon is. Considering Applin evolve using these two items, the sweet apple and the tart apple, the syrupy apple will evolve this Pokemon into an entirely different Pokemon. Which I also wanted to add to my team. Diplin. Diplin, the candy apple Pokemon. Diplin is 2 creatures in 1 Pokemon. Its evolution was triggered by a special apple grown only in one place. And it's a golden apple when it's shiny. Double hit. Hello, Heracross. So now I got that done, I can now finally go to this area and finally got myself the Diplin. We'll get to what that Pokemon that hatches from the egg later. Because it's a pretty rare Pokemon, because Shaman and Jirachi are not the only new Pokemon that you can add in as well. There's something new as well. There is actually 9 other species of Pokemon, and that is caused Loyalty Plaza. So let's actually put the set destination right there, so we can actually just follow it because it's a new place after all. So I might not be in for all this nonsense. Apples, I love them. People were actually really nice when people were actually rather surprised to see all these things there. Seeing Diplin's evolution shiny. Because you could already prepare yourself regarding that. So, let's see. That's the first signboard. Sorry, did I stop you? You didn't mention that I hang back on and follow you here. It's supposed to be the signboard, right? I already know the whole story, so go ahead. You should check it out. Long, long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all those who ventured there. One day, the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fear in the village. By some stroke of luck, Okie Dokie, Monkey Dory, and Fazandi Pity all happened to be there as well. The three Pokemon laid down their lives, fend off the ogre, and sent it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title The Loyal Three. Their remains were given a proper burial, and statues of the three were erected above the site. The Royal Three Monuments is right over there. But don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kind of cool? It sure does. Right? I knew you'd get it, Derek. It was against three whole opponents at once, battling out by itself. Wowzers, that's so cool. But I guess most people would just think an ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. When I was little, I went into the mountain so many times at all, on my own, and never met that ogre. Only scary things that happened was the grown-ups giving me a real earful about it. So, yeah, we're supposed to take a photo in front of the signboard, right? I don't have a smartphone, could you? That's one. That turned out great. You even were good at taking photos. Thanks. Sorry, not trying to butter you up or anything. You know, I didn't want to have to come to this whole school trip thing, but well, it might actually be kind of fun. I get to be out in nature around my hometown and talk to you. Hey, if you want, maybe we could set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich? You said the S words. God, what is that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something? This is my right. It's called Koraidon. It's called Koraidon? And you're right on it, huh? I've never seen another Pokemon like this. And it seriously comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich. Never thought I actually gonna meet such an awesome Pokemon. No wonder you're so strong, though. You're special. So next, we should find the next signboard. It's on the grounds of Kitakami Hall. Kitakami Hall is... Well, first double check back to town from here. Then there's this bridge you have to cross. And from there, you have to climb up the mountainside. I'll head back here for now and meet you there later. Hey, there's something to ride on. Take the selfie at the next signboard. So yeah, that's right there. That's where we're going, the burial place of those three Pokemon. It's a dog, a pheasant, and a monkey. Based on a certain map. Let's see, look. Where we need to go next? Oh, right there. That's a destination right there. So we'll go through Apple Hills and go to the west right there. So right now we just see some sightseeing right now about the entire place of Kitakami. Bellsprout. Sorry, that sounded awkward now, didn't it? It's actually pretty interesting seeing all kinds of new Pokemon and whatnot. Traveler's Roads. Of course, you don't need to to take the main path and whatnot. Hey, Kricketune. You have the awesome cry. So it's right there, isn't it? Lunch, a new TM. Yeah, there's new TMs here as well, so try to search for all of them. Oh, and the egg is hatching. Got the Piplup! I'm pretty sure guess with Piplup here means that the other starters are also available for you. Yes, that's entirely correct. I believe it's the starter that's super effective against your own starter. Let me take a look actually at the... Let me take a look around because I do know about the starters, but I don't actually know which starter it's based on actually. It's based on your starter. And I got myself a Piplup. See, I selected a oh, the starter is selected at random. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Where is the signboards? Oh, it's right there. And they're level 1, of course. Level 1. I got myself a little Piplup. The other starters are here as well, so I got myself a 1 in 3 chance. I got myself Piplup. Here's number 2. That's the second signboard. Bit tricky to find, huh? Sorry, I am following the other distance, so I hope you can get used to me showing up like this. Now then, let's read the sign. The ogre possessed 4 mysterious glimmering masks. It is said depending on the mask the ogre donned, the power of its cudgel would change. When wearing the Teal Mask, it could bring life back into its withered greenery around it. When wearing the Crimson Mask, it could turn the candle's flame into a raging inferno. When wearing a Blue Mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. When wearing the Ashen Grey Mask, it could easily break the hardest stone in 2. Before the Loyal 3 fell, they wrestled away 3 of the ogre's masks, greatly weakened it. Did you read it? The masks the Loyal 3 stole are kept over at Kitakami Hall. Everyone in town is scared of the ogre, but me, I really like it. It was strong and cool, but it didn't even care when everyone shunned it. I've always wanted to be like that, ever since I was a kid. I want to be as cool as the ogre. My sister sort of ends up doing everything for me, even when we're at school. I want to try to get stronger so I can do things for myself, you know. I'm going to become someone people can rely on. And maybe I could be that ogre's friend. Oh, right, picture. We're supposed to take a picture. You're gonna take the next one too, if you don't mind, because he doesn't have a phone. That's two. They're also silly. I knew it was the right call to let you handle it, Dark. Now onto this next signboard. Oh, and you know the mountain the stories say the ogres live on? It's actually Oni Mountain. You can climb it from the stairs over there. If you want it, we could go see the ogre's home. Folks call it the Dreaded Den. I want to see it. Yes, I really wanted you to see it for yourself, Dark. So if you keep climbing up, you reach the Infernal Pass. There's a sign before that. If you turn at the sign, you can get to the dreaded den. So just head up and up then. Come along when you're ready and be careful. Let's do that one and then I'll end it off there. So we just have to climb the mountain and visit the dreaded den. Oni Mountain. Okay, where the heck am I supposed to be going? Oh, the dreaded den is just right there. So the destination, put it right there. Can I just climb the thing, or is it just... Or is this like some kind of path I take? Whoa, waterfalls. Oni's Mall. You know that Oni means like, is tend to be a rather bad thing. Air Slash! I really wish I have Skyform about now, because same as Skyform can learn Air Slash. Whoa. Where's my destination? It's right here, eh? Oh, did you have trouble cutting across that narrow path? I used Koraidon to climb up here. There it is, the dreaded den. This is supposed to be the ogre's home. At least that's what everyone says. I come here all the time, but I've never seen it. Maybe a powerful ogre like that would only show up if someone kind of like a battle going on. Oh yeah, I think we got a bit stronger since last time we battled, so you know, if you want that, could we battle? A battle at the end of the episode. Alright, so we should probably heal our team up first. I give it my all. I got this. I give it all I got. I got this. Okay, you can do it. You can do it, Kieran, but you're not gonna do it. Oh, Ferret! Yeah, his Pokemon evolved. This time I'll put up a good fight. See, how many Pokemon does he have now? Which Pokemon levels are now? Level 62! That's not good for you. I'm pretty sure people are now shiny hunted the Ferret, because Ferret is actually pretty interesting. Blades. Do you have like any? I have Psychic and I don't actually have like Fighting and Fairy. I don't have any Fairy. I don't have any Fighting type moves on Iron Valiant. Whoa, that attack made my heart skip a beat because it's a critical hit. Double Edge. Damage and recall. Okay, someone's about to evolve. Move Peck. Bubble Beam, sure, let's take that. Yanma again, okay. What do I want to do? What do I do? What do I want? Still, you know, you're not so good for that because once again, you're weak to that. I guess I have to once again. I don't want to keep relying on Great Tusk, but I guess I have no choice. But that was just one attack! Oh man, I did so much damage! Okay, but Poliwhirl. Ooh, Poliwhirl. Yeah, Poliwhirl. Not gonna be that stupid after all. I'll at least give him Shame at least a little boost. Come on, Polyball, charge at them with everything you got. Take down, here we go. Oh, Shaman did really survive that. I don't know if it has a base 100 on all of its stats, but still. That did really good damage. Nice. Syrup Bomb. Oh, that's a section move, I believe. Oh man, I lost. And Piplup is about to evolve. Metal Claw, don't want that. Actually, I need to give you an ability patch because you have a really good hidden ability because Empoleon in its evolution actually has a really different hidden ability. I know you really are strong, dog. How am I ever gonna be able to beat you? And if the ogre saw the bell, I'm sure it will be thinking, that kid's got real strength. See, my school, Blueberry Academy, it's a school that specializes in teaching the art of Pokemon battling. And if I was as strong as you, maybe I could aim to be the best trainer there. Let's go have a look at the ogre's den. Watch your head. It's just an empty cave. See how dark it is in here? Even cramped. Even the floors are rough and uneven. Living all alone in a place like this would get pretty miserable, don't you think? Poor ogre. If we have plenty of room at our house, I would have totally let it stay with us. You're a sweet kid, Kieran. No, I'm not. I've just always liked the stories about the ogre, that's all. But if the ogre really did show up to stay at our place, sure, the whole town would freak. Because in that place, of course, the ogre is seen as a bit of a miserable thing. Whoa, no way, the sun's already gone down? Guess you have to save the lights signboard for tomorrow. Oh, I almost forgot. Today's the first day of the Festival of Mask of Kitakami Hall. It's this big event where everyone puts on masks and runs around celebrating. I mean, it's not like you could have got to go or anything, but if you wanted to, you know, check it out, well, it'll be fun. Let's go together. Yeah, why not? It'd be great to go together. There's just a few things we have to get ready first, so we should swing by my house before heading to the festival. We live in the northwest corner of the village. It's, let's see, I could just maybe draw a map. Oh, your phone has a map in it, huh? You want me to register it on your map? Yeah, I could give that a try. Wow, this is really having a map that shows you everything right there on your phone. I'm gonna ask if I get a Rotom phone someday too. I'll be right there behind you. If you want to head to my family's place first, see you there. And I will see you guys next time for when we are going to do right there. But I'm going to do a little bit of training.